Let us see the topic BJT as switch. So before understanding this topic, let us see what is switch. Switch is a device which is going to become open circuit or short circuit. So after understanding the switch, we shall go to the BJT. BJT is nothing but the ordinary transistor, and as we know, the transistor has got three electrodes. One is emitter, the other is base, the other is collector. And this transistor has got two junctions. The first junction is referred as base emitter junction. This is base emitter junction. This is the input side. So base emitter junction is also referred as input circuit. Similarly, there is one more junction, and that is collector to emitter junction. Collector to emitter junction. It is in the output side. So this is referred as output circuit. So this BJT, the ordinary transistor, is going to have three regions in its characteristic plot. We have identified by three regions. And the first reason, it is commonly known to everyone that a BJT operates in active region if it is to be operated as an amplifier. Active region wants the base emitter junction, the input circuit, to be forward biased, and the collector emitter junction, output circuit, that is output circuit, to be reverse biased. Input should be forward and output should be reverse, then transistor works as amplifier. But right now we are not interested in the BJT working as amplifier. We are interested in switch. So the other two regions apart from active region are the cutoff region and saturation region. So when the BJT operates in cutoff region, it acts as the open circuit. When the BJT operates in the saturation region, it acts as the short circuit. So this is how we will make the BJT to alternately operate in cutoff region, open circuit, saturation region, short circuit. Then it is going to act as a switch. So whenever we want to have open circuit, we will make the BJT to operate in cutoff region. And when if at all we want to close the switch, then we will make the BJT to operate in the saturation region. So let us first see what is cutoff region. The two junctions, first one is base emitter junction at the input side, and the other one is collector emitter junction at the output side. Both these junctions are reverse biased, and when they are reverse biased, we say that BJT is going to operate in the cutoff region. And when it is operating in the cutoff region, the base current that flows at the input circuit is 0. Since input current is 0, output current IC will also be 0. The collector current will be 0. If no current flows over here, whatever the VCC we are seeing here, it is going to appear at this point. This and ground. Ground is nothing but emitter. So the VCC is going to drop between this point and this point. Means between collector and emitter. So we call that voltage as voltage between collector and emitter, and we refer it as VCE. And this is the VCE during cutoff. So VCE during cutoff is equivalent to VCC. Whole of the VCC will come at this point. Okay, it is going to drop between these 2 points. So VCE cutoff is equal to VCC. So if some voltage drops between the 2 points of the switch, it is open circuit. So the transistor is replaced by open circuit switch. This is how we explain the switch in the open circuit condition by making the BJT to work in cutoff region. So you'll have to draw this circuit. The circuit consists of one transistor. If the arrow mark is outside, it is NPN transistor. Ground the emitter, and at the input circuit you are going to have in the base a series resistance RB, and input voltage is provided here. To make it to operate in cutoff region, we are feeding the input voltage 0. Due to that, IB will also be 0. And at the output to the collector, we are going to connect VCC through this resistor RC, that is collector resistance. If IB is 0, IC is also 0. If IC is 0, whole of the voltage will drop from the collector to ground. Ground is nothing but emitter, so collector and emitter, between this the voltage is VCE and that is equal to VCC. And because voltage is there between the two ends, so this end, between these two ends there is an open circuit. So the transistor is going to act as an open circuit switch. Now next we shall see, after seeing the cutoff region, we are now seeing saturation region. In saturation region, both junctions are forward bias. In cutoff region, both junctions were reverse bias. Now if both junctions are, if input circuit and output circuit both are forward bias, then this IB will be greater than 0. Means if we make the, some IB current is going to flow and it will not be 0, and if we make that IB greater than some threshold voltage IB set, then the IC that is flowing here will be sufficiently good amount of current and it is equivalent to IC during saturation. Sufficient IC flows. If the IC current flows over here, then the voltage is going to drop across RC. So there is no voltage drop between these 2 points, the collector and emitter point. So what is going to happen is, we are going to have the drop across collector to emitter. Current flows means, current flows from VCC to ground means, this is like a short circuit. So the drop across this is 0. Only then it will be shorted. So what is that we are going to have in the saturation condition is, sufficient collector current flows because both forward bias, both junctions forward bias. And if this sufficient IC flows from this point to this point, there is no voltage drop between this one. Voltage drop is 0. And if current flows here, then short circuit is there. So the transistor is going to operate as a short circuit switch, that is a closed switch. When both the junctions are reverse biased, it is in cutoff region, it is open switch. When both the junctions, this junction and this junction, means base emitter junction and collector emitter junction, both are forward biased, then we are going to have BC sat during saturation, the voltage between collector and emitter is equal to 0. Then whole of the current will flow from this point to this ground. So if current flows means this is short circuited, these 2 points are shorted, it acts as a closed switch. This is how you'll have to explain how the transistor, that is BJT, is going to operate as a switch. Hope you have understood.